What's up YouTube? Tactical Wave coming back at you with another review video. Now today isn't just any old plain review. What we have here is the Sig MCX Canebrake. This is a part of the Rattler family. Guys, I have wanted this for a good bit of 2 years now. Ever since the Rattler came out, I've wanted it, and then they came out with the Canebrake, which is suppressor ready. So I just had to have it when I saw it, and I've always wanted a 300 blackout in an AR pistol, so this was perfect for me. So I finally pulled the trigger. It was definitely a buy once, cry once kind of deal, even though I probably cried at least 2 times after buying it. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a review on it. We'll go over specs and some future plans that I have for the firearm, so stay tuned. Alright guys, starting off tip to butt, as you can see what looks like a suppressor here, this is not actually a suppressor. This is an inert training device, or in other words, a shroud or fox suppressor. This is just here in place while you wait on your NFA paperwork and while you wait on your real suppressor to come in the mail. But it does serve a purpose though. It's going to keep some of that blast from destroying your hand. Since the barrel is 5.5 inches, it stops about halfway right here. So if you were to take this off and shoot without it on, it's going to hurt. It's going to leave a bit of a mark. And if you're trying to figure out what I mean by that, here's a quick clip of what a piece of paper looks like over the handguard without this on it.
So we have a piece of paper wrapped around here. We're going to show you why you do not want to shoot it without the shroud.
So yeah guys, it's best to leave the shroud on there while you're shooting. The only solution to that, if you didn't want the shroud on there and you still wanted to shoot this without hurting your hand, since this is in fact still a Rattler, what you can do is just order a regular Rattler's handguard, take this off, slide it on, and that would in fact allow you to shoot this without hurting yourself. Now you won't have much hand room, but you can still shoot this without hurting yourself. And that's the real reason why I got this, is because I have big hands and I wanted more room to shoot and be comfortable. So yeah. Alright guys, moving on to the handguard. What you have here is an upgraded Rattler's handguard, which is just longer, for the reason being they wanted the suppressor to be able to slide within the handguard. You also get more real estate for attachments, and you also get more room for your hand as well. So you have M-LOK features on the side, you also have some M-LOK features on the bottom, and then you still have that Picatinny rail on the top of the handguard, and as well as on the top half of the body. Also within the handguard, you have this cutout section here that allows you to get access to your gas block. Now that's actually huge, because I know a lot of people have to take their handguards off to get access to their gas blocks. The reason why you need access to this is because depending on what type of ammo you're shooting and when you have your suppressor on there, a lot of this matters. So like when you're going subsonic, you want your gas block to be open. And then when you're going supersonic, you want it closed most of the time. Yeah, that's really innovative by Sig. I like that they did that. Less stress on people. You don't have to take everything apart just to change the settings of the gas. So that's a very important feature right there, and I really like that they added that. Alright guys, moving on to the upper receiver. Straight off the bat, you have Rattler engraved right there. That's pretty cool. I believe the upper receiver as well as the lower receiver is made with forged aluminum, correct me if I'm wrong, and then you have a Cerakote finish. It's the same finish that I have on my Black Rain Spec 15, so I really love Cerakote finishes. One of the more durable finishes for sure. Moving on to the top of the receiver, you have more Picatinny rail space on the top, and then you have your ambidextrous charging handle. Now with the charging handle, it's a little too small for my liking, so I probably will be getting an aftermarket charging handle, but you can't just put any AR-15 charging handle. It actually has to be an MCX charging handle. So if you're looking at upgrading your charging handle, make sure that you get a MCX charging handle, not just a standard AR-15 charging handle. I think the MCX charging handle is a bit shorter. That's why you can't put a regular AR-15 charging handle inside. And then moving on to the back, it did not come with a pistol brace, so I had to order one from Sig. I don't know why they're not shipping these with pistol braces anymore. They're not even selling them with pistol braces anymore, actually. You know, we have that whole pistol brace ban that they're trying to get signed and stuff like that, which I don't agree with at all. I think it's stupid. I'm not even gonna go into that because that's getting political. But yeah, it did not come with a pistol brace, so I had to order it separately. I also find it funny because the brace that I actually ordered is the brace that used to come with this firearm when they were selling them. So Sig actually has the braces on their sites that you have to order separately. They just don't sell them with the firearm anymore. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't want to even get into that, but you know, the price that you pay for this, I feel like it should come with at least a brace, That's the only disappointment that I have, but that'll be in the mail here soon. And if I don't like that brace, the standard PCB brace, I'm probably just gonna go with a PSB brace or one of the stabilizing braces. So yeah. All right, moving on to the lower receiver of the firearm, you have your Sig emblem engraved, and it also says multi-cal. You have your ambidextrous mag release on the left and right. And then you also have your bolt release / bolt catch right above that as well. So moving on to the trigger, straight out of the box, it comes with a nice upgraded trigger by Sig. This is their Matchlight Duo Coyote Tan flat blade trigger. This trigger has a very nice pull and a very nice reset. Here, I'll go ahead and clear it out so I can show you guys. It was already cleared, but just so you guys can see, this is what the pull looks like. Feels amazing. And I'll go ahead and reset that. Very nice reset. So I like this trigger a lot. Defeats the need to even make any upgrades to your trigger. But if you still didn't like the trigger that it comes with, which I don't know why you wouldn't, just like the charging handle, you just can't drop any regular AR-15 trigger in here. It has to be rated for the MCX. Yeah, you would have to find a aftermarket MCX trigger to drop in here. Very nice trigger. I like that it's an already upgraded trigger, and it is a flat blade trigger, so that's really cool. All right, moving on to your safety selector switches, also ambidextrous. That's beginning to be more common within AR-15s and AR pistols, making these features ambidextrous. I do like this, but I do think that I'm going to change it to a 45-degree throw switch. But yeah, this is a ambidextrous safety switch. All right, guys, moving on to the pistol grip. I think it's cool. I think the design is cool. It's still ergonomic. And I think the reasoning behind the design is also cool. When they designed it, they wanted it to be cut to aid in concealability under a jacket or a coat. Now the problem that I have, it is very tiny. That's the reason why they designed it this way, is because, I mean, this whole MCX, MPX, the Spears, the Virtus, these are all made for Spec Ops. So there's reasoning behind every type of design that they have on these firearms. And I think it's cool. But it's not realistic for what I need it for. So I'm going for more of a CQB type of build here. And yes, that is the reason why they have it like this too, is for a CQB, but I want to be comfortable. So I already do have a aftermarket Magpul pistol grip that I'm going to install. I'm just going to wait to install the pistol grip because I want to make an upgrading series for this firearm. So I'm just going to wait until everything gets in here before I put the aftermarket pistol grip on there. But yeah, cool design. I like the reasoning behind it, like I said, but not realistic for my needs. So yes, that is the pistol grip that comes with the MCX Canebrake. I also think this comes with the regular MCX as well too. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm now going to move on to the internals of the firearm. Before I even crack it open, this is a gas piston operated firearm, so there's no need for a buffer tube. So Sig did something cool here, and I'll open this up for you guys. Kind of already started. Take this out and take the charging handle out. So what we have here is Sig's innovative design that replaced the need for a buffer tube. It looks kind of weird. I'll definitely have to get used to it when I clean the gun, but yeah, this is what is replacing the need for a buffer tube. And then right below it, you have your bolt carrier group and your bolt carrier group, and the bolt looks similar to an AR-15 bolt carrier group and bolt. It's just shorter. So yeah, this is your bolt carrier group and the device that is replacing the buffer tube. So I think that's pretty cool that they did that. All right, guys, I'm pretty much done with the MCX Canebrake review. I just wanted to move on to magazines and ammo before we wrap up. When you get the gun, it does come with one Magpul 300 blackout mag. I like to mark it, especially now since I have different calibers of ammo that I shoot. I want to make sure that my 300 blackout ammo is marked differently than my AR-15 ammo, because you never want that problem. You never want to load a 300 blackout to a 5.56 because it's not going to be a good day for you. And then I also put my initials on there since I shoot with a lot of people and we throw our mags after we dump them, and I want to make sure that I get my mags back. So that's the reasoning behind my initials on there. So yeah. All right, guys, and as far as ammo goes, right now I have 3 different types of supersonic in front of me. We have 147 grain, 110 grain, and then 150 grain. I'm still waiting on my suppressor, so there's no need for me to have any subsonic ammo. Right now I just want to figure out what type of supersonic works best for this firearm. And then I believe subsonic is 187 grain to 220. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll be purchasing some of that once I get my suppressor in. But for right now, once I get all my attachments and I take it to the range for the first time, I just want to figure out what type of supersonic is going to work best for it. So yeah. Without further ado, that is going to be it on the review of the Sig MCX Canebrake. I am going to be coming out with an upgrading video for this firearm. I already have some of the attachments here. I'm just waiting on all of them to get here so I can make that video for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. Also be on the lookout for a range video following that as well. So if you like today's video and you want to see more content like this, you want to see more guns, remember to subscribe, like, and comment, and Tactical Wave out, guys.